4 long days meant 5 more cases of the fever. Dr. Nolan was seen by the crew entering the captain's cabin time and time again. Grubber brought up the observance over lunch in the mess hall.
"I'm telling you, she gets it too. Doc spends more time in there than with the sick ones in quarantine."
Jacques hated this kind of talk.
"Shut your hatch, Grubber. You don't know that."
"I don't have to be a doctor to know. She got it, believe me. We're all going to get it. This quest of ours is cursed." Looks of doubtful estrangement darted to Grubber as he continued his superstitious assertion. "Think about it. We got Scar's treasure, then the storm, the fever, and we're 2 more weeks till home." Grant defended.
"Curse. 'Twas no curse that a southwest wind carried us from the oblivion of a monster storm. What's wrong with you, Grubber? You ain't never got sick before. You bring your nanny along to bathe you so you don't get the sniffles. No, that ain't it. We can smell you from across the mess. So what's your excuse for being yellow-bellied?"
Grubber stood up quickly in defiance, grabbed Grant's shirt by the shoulder and glared at him with a cocked fist. Everyone in the whole mess hall stood to assess the escalating situation. About 2/3 of the group made their way behind Grant and Jacques. Grubber did not seem to notice.
"You want to see who's going to be the last man still standing when you take the fever?"
Grant grinned with missing teeth.
"Boy, I've been in more parlour fights than years you've been alive."
Grubber's face turned brighter red.
"Then I guess one more parlour fight ain't going to hurt nothing."
Full throttle, Grubber swiftly punched Grant square in the face, sending Grant toppling over the bench. Explosions of fists, mugs, grabs, blood, food trays, spit, and bruises quickly filled the hall. Everyone was engaged in the brawl. Even the cook, Salty Sam, went after those whom he could clearly see were wrecking his mess hall. Grant sprung to his feet in an adrenaline rush, found Grubber in the madness, shoved him against the bulkhead, then pounded him mercilessly fist to face with fierce retribution. Jacques held his own defensively as he saw Max leaping through the air onto 3 off-guard men, knocking them down. Max and Bayrin were the only 2 who seemed to be actually enjoying themselves in the melee. Bayrin went around selectively whacking instigators over the head with a wooden lacquerware meal tray. Nathan and Zack double-teamed opponents, giving the pair of top men a significant 2-to-1 advantage. With the riot reaching full-blown chaos, Gauche entered the mess while throwing people off each other. Gauche's arrival could only mean one thing. Blam! Pistol blast echoed like close thunder in the encapsulated hall, leaving everyone frozen in their tracks as their ears were left ringing for a few seconds. Captain Ruik stood in the doorway with her smoking pistol pointed to the shot-fragmented overhead above her. The captain was very, very displeased.